walked in with your blue jeans cuffed, a cherry soda in your hand. The jukebox played a gentle tune, and suddenly I couldn't stand. The lights were low, the booths were full, but all I saw was you. You smiled and said, "Let's take a spin," and I knew what I had to do. We were dancing in the diner, slow steps on checkered floors, your hand in mine, the world behind. I couldn't ask for more. The night was made of silver and hearts that beat in time, dancing in the diner. Glad you were mine. The waitress winked, the neon buzzed as you leaned close to say, "I've never felt this way before, and I hoped you'd always stay." Now years have passed, the signs have changed, but I still drive by now and then. And in that glow I see us there, like it's happening again. Still dancing in the diner, though time has moved along. The memory plays like vinyl, a never-ending song. The night was made of silver and love that felt divine, dancing in the diner. You're still mine. Dancing in the diner. You leaned against the corner booth, red lips stained with something true. The vinyl cracked beneath the tune, and I was lost inside you. The street was quiet, hearts were loud. We didn't need a crowd, just your gaze and the way you spoke, like every word could break or flow. Cherry lips and cigarettes, you were trouble I won't forget. Every glance a sweet regret. diner closed, the lights went dim, but I stayed just to breathe you in. You said love's a reckless game, and I played it all the same. Now I drive past that old cafe where we used to steal the day, and though the smoke has cleared away, your taste still wants to stay. You're still my favorite fight. I found your note behind the drawer, folded neat like times before. The paper smelled of your perfume, and one red kiss sealed my doom. Lipstick on the letter, tears on the page, a love too young to act its age. You said goodbye in ruby hue, but I still read it like it's new. The ink has faded, but not your name. I trace each word, I feel the flame. You wrote of dreams we couldn't chase, and left a kiss I can't erase. I keep it locked inside a box with vinyl tunes and ticking clocks. But every time I see that red, I hear the things we never said. A story written, never told. You left your mark, you left too soon, like a love song We met where the lamplight kissed the street. Your laughter danced with my heartbeat. Coffee and vinyl, slow Sunday tunes. We were two hearts beneath neon moons. Hearts on the avenue, walking side by side. Dreams in our pockets, nowhere to hide. But seasons change, and so did you. Now I'm just one heart on the avenue. Your name still echoes in the diner booth. I trace your smile in the jukebox truth. The crosswalk blinks like it used to do. But I don't cross with you. I still wear that coat you loved in spring. Still hum the song you used to sing. But love's a car that drives away, and I'm stuck here in yesterday. Hearts on the avenue, now just mine alone. Footsteps fading like a dial tone. If you ever wander back this way, I'll be here where our hearts used to stay. Hearts on the The band played on, but you were gone. I twirled alone to our favorite song. The chandelier caught my silent tears as I danced through the fading years. Alone in satin shoes, where once we swayed to midnight blues. The floor remembers, the lights still glow, but you left before the final show. Echoes in every beat, but now it's just my aching feet. I spin in silence, dressed in grace, still searching for your vanished face. The crowd has thinned, the night grows cold, but I still move like days of old. A solo waltz, a quiet plea for the love that used to dance with me. Dancing alone in satin shoes, no partner left, just empty cues. I'll take the bow, I'll play my part with satin steps and a broken heart. I walk the streets we used to know, where laughter lived and now silence grows. The cafe still plays our favorite song, but I don't stay, I don't belong. No more yesterdays to hold me near, no more promises, no more tears. I've packed the dreams we couldn't save and left them at your empty grave. The photographs are fading slow, like every word we used to show. I tried to write, but lost the line where love was yours and hope was mine. No more yesterdays to light the way, no more reasons left to stay. The door The sky turns gold above the street. Your smile was always bittersweet. A jukebox plays our favorite song, but now the days feel twice as long. Velvet sunset, slow and wide, paints the town where dreams reside. I still recall that summer air, and how you used to meet me there. The cafe lights begin to glow. I trace the steps from long ago. Your laughter once lit up this place. Now silence fills the empty space. Time rolls on like vintage film, faded frames, a quiet thrill. I walk alone, but still I see the way you looked at only me. Velvet sunset, take it slow. Let the colors gently flow. Even if the night turns cold, I'll keep your story softly told. You walked in with a twist of fate, red dress sway, and it wasn't too late. Your cherry lips said stay a while, but your eyes were hiding a secret smile. Cherry lips, bitter kiss, love like ours was hit or miss. Sweet on the tongue, sharp underneath, you gave me roses with thorns beneath. We danced slow to a vinyl tune. Your perfume lingered like a summer moon. But every touch had a silent sting, like promises tied to a broken ring. I should have known from the way you sighed that your heart was never mine to guide. But I chased the taste, I took the risk. Now I'm left with a bitter kiss. Cherry lips, bitter kiss, a love wrapped up in sugar and twist. You were the just ashes you brushed off.
The crowd grew thin, the lights grew low. I watched the seasons come and go, but in the hush I heard her name, and life would never be the same. Love in the quiet years feels deep. It wakes the soul from gentle sleep. At 60 years I found my truth, a love more tender than my youth. She didn't shout, she didn't shine. She simply stood and said, "You're mine." And in that moment I could see the best of life was yet to be. Love in the quiet years is strong. It sings where I've been silent long. At 60 years I've come to know the sweetest love is soft and slow. I used to think the song was done. No more verses, no rising sun. But then you laughed and I could see the melody was meant for me. 60 and smiling, love feels new. Every day begins with you. No need for youth, no need to race. I found my joy in your embrace. Your gentle touch, your steady grace has brought me to a warmer place. The years behind, the road ahead. With you I bloom where I once fled. 60 and smiling, heart restored. You are the dream I never scored. But now you're here and life is true. Forever starts with loving you. I've seen the seasons come and go. Watch the rivers rise and flow. But now with you the skies are clear. Our time has just begun, my dear. Our time has just begun, it's true. Every moment I'm with you. The years behind can fade away, for love is ours from this day. Your gentle touch, your tender voice makes every heartbeat sing with choice. No need to hurry, no need to run. We'll cherish this, our rising sun. Our time has just begun, it's true. Every moment I'm with you. The years behind can fade away, for love is ours from this day. All the waiting, all the past led us to a love that lasts. Hand in hand we found our way into the joy of each new day. Our time has just begun, my love. Blessed by stars shining above. At 60 years our hearts align, forever yours, forever mine. Live my life through highs and lows, chasing dreams the young man knows. But nothing touched my heart like this. At 60 years, my first sweet kiss. At 60, my first kiss feels so new. A tender flame I found in you. The world may change, but love will stay. You've colored bright my autumn days. Your gentle touch, your eyes so kind, awoke a boy I left behind. The years have flown, yet here I see love's timeless gift belongs to me. At 60, my first kiss feels so new. a tender flame I found in you. The world may change, but love will stay. You've colored bright my autumn days. No time is lost, no dream is gone. With you beside me I belong. The past is past, the future's near, but every moment's perfect here. At 60 my first kiss holds me tight. It warms my soul, it feels so right. A brand new dawn, a love so true. At 60 years, my life with you. I never thought that love could come when days are short and nights are long. Yet here you are, your hand in mine, and every moment feels divine. A smile for a lifetime, bright and true. Every heartbeat whispers you. At 60 years my soul takes flight. Your love has turned my dark to light. The world may change, the seasons fade, but with you near I'm unafraid. No hurried steps, no wasted time, just gentle laughter, soft and fine. A smile for a lifetime, bright and true. Every heartbeat whispers you. At 60 years my soul takes flight. Your love has turned my dark to light. Never late, the heart still learns, for love returns as the world turns. With every dawn, your eyes I see, a lifetime waits for you and me. A smile for a lifetime, here we stay, guided by love along the way. At 60 years, my heart is free, forever yours eternally. The sky was gray, the wind was low. I walked alone with nowhere to go. Then she appeared like morning dew, and every color broke right through. She came with the rain, soft and slow, and taught my heart to bloom and grow. At 60 years, I felt the flame, and nothing ever was the same. Her voice was calm, her smile was wide. She didn't run, she walked beside. No storm could shake the peace she gave. She made me strong, she made me brave. Final with the rain, kissed my soul, and made the broken pieces whole. At 60 years, I found my spring, in every song she chose to sing. I thought the years had closed the door. Dreams of love were mine no more. Then you came and proved me wrong, turned my silence into song. I never guessed my heart would find a brand new fire, a gentle kind. Your eyes awoke the girl in me. Love has set my spirit free. Still young with you, our hearts alight, dancing softly through the night. No matter I'm still young when I'm with you. Your laughter feels like morning skies. It paints the world before my eyes. At 60 years my soul's reborn. With you I face a brighter dawn. Your hand in mine makes me see love can bloom at any key. Time may change, but one thing's true: every day is fresh with you. Still young with you, our hearts are light, dancing softly through the night. No matter what the years may do, I'm still young when I'm with you. It's never late to start again. Love will heal the moments then. Every step, it feels brand new. My heart is young because of you. Still young with you, the world is bright, return. The years may fly, but in your arms I touch the sky. No need to fear what's left behind. Your love is all I've sought to find. Forever in your arms I stay, through every night and every day. At 60 years my heart's renewed. Life feels complete with you, my truth. Your laughter dances through the air, a gentle warmth beyond compare. No fleeting flame, no sudden storm, just steady love that keeps me warm. Forever in your arms I stay, through every night and every day. At 60 years my heart's renewed. Life feels complete with you, my truth. Time may whisper, seasons change, yet here we are, love rearranged. Every wrinkle, every line led me straight to you, divine. Forever in your arms, my home. With you I'm never more alone. At 60 years my soul's at peace. In your embrace all troubles cease. I never dreamed this day would come, when love would find me, make me young. Your gentle laughter takes my hand, and suddenly I understand. We're dancing into forever, two hearts moving light as a feather. The years may fade, but here we are, shining brighter than the stars. Each step we take feels fresh, brand new. The world is brighter next to you. At 60 years I feel alive. With you my soul begins to thrive. We're dancing into forever, two hearts moving light as a feather. The years may fade, but here we are, shining brighter than the stars. Time may steal the days we know, but love will lead where we must go. No past regrets, no last goodbyes, just endless light within your eyes. We're dancing into forever, holding on, we'll let go never. We is timeless as it weaves. We're dancing into forever, two hearts moving light as a feather. The years may fade, but here we are, shining brighter than the stars.
I've loved and lost, I've walked alone, built a life of flesh and stone, but never knew what love could be until you gave your heart to me. The last first love, so pure, so kind, you woke the boy I left behind. At 60 years I've come alive with it. I finally arrived. No need to chase, no need to prove, just quiet steps in perfect groove. You are the light I didn't see, but now you're all I want to keep. The last first love, it feels so right. You turn my dusk into delight. At 60 years I found my way, and in your arms I choose to stay. Choose to stay. you.